Hello and welcome to the CDAO Magazine interview series. I am Riddhiman with Triple Blind, and we are partnering with CDAO Magazine, MIT CDAO IQ, and the International Society of Chief Data Officers in a series of interviews. Today, I have the pleasure of talking with Bill Groves, Chief Data Officer at Walmart. Thank you, Bill.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us, Bill. Really excited to be speaking to you here. So let me start off with my first question to you. What is the driving motivation for implementing AI in Walmart's data strategy?
We see AI as a primary disruptor in the retail industry moving forward, actually in all industries. Retail just happened to be where Walmart sits. We see it as being a capability that we can use to drive change, to better deliver services for our customers. It's ways that you can be more efficient as well as drive more revenue. There's a lot of different things you can do with AI ML, and we see it as being a primary game changer for us.
That's incredible. And as you think about the application of AI, and obviously AI systems need data for training and fine-tuning and improvement and building, what are the challenges encountered while training the AI systems? Especially, is first-party data in your cases always sufficient, or have you started thinking about how to leverage third-party data in the training and leveraging of your AI strategy overall?
Data in general, you can step back from the AI piece. Data in general, even if you're just making decisions off of it, even without AI and ML, you're just looking at insights. Data has to be high quality. It has to be a golden asset. It needs to be managed. It needs to be governed. And so that's the key, right? And of course, there's challenges. There's challenges at every company, not just Walmart when it comes to that data. At least every company I've ever been to, and I don't think I'm unique. So I would say that, yes, there's challenges with first-party data. Typically, you run into challenges historically around duplicate data, data quality, conflicting data assets sometimes. So we've went through that exercise over the past 3 years that I've been here, of going through and building out the data asset and trying to make it a golden asset that we can use. And that's even just for a standard decision. Then when you get into the AI ML space, it's actually a larger challenge. Volume of data, types of data matter. And so in the first party space, one of the things we do have at Walmart is a lot of data. So we have a lot of data we can use to make decisions and build AI and ML solutions. That being said, third-party data can always enrich decisions that you're making, et cetera. But third-party data is a very broad topic. Third-party data is used by many companies like weather, things like that. That's really important for forecasting and things like that. So we definitely leverage things like that today. If you get into some third-party data, you have to heighten your sense of review to make sure, do I really need to use this data? And two, is it something that we're comfortable from a regulatory perspective, right? Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of third-party data that's like weather and things of that nature that are very much easy to use, very commonly used in the industry by many companies. So yes, we focus heavily on the first-party data, but we also do look at third-party data as well.
Thank you for that answer. That helps us understand how broadly you're thinking about your overall data strategy. And Walmart's a global company. You operate in several countries worldwide, and including in countries that are subject to various types of data regulation, right? So what are the challenges encountered when using your first-party global data when it is distributed across all the regions where you're operating in?
Well, there's a couple of things there. One is Walmart strives to be the most trusted retailer in the world. That we see as a competitive advantage is what we do. So everything we do from a data or AI ML perspective starts with two things. One is the customer at the center of this? Are we making a decision? Are we delighting our customer? Are we doing something for the customer's benefit? And then the second thing is we don't also hold their trust sacrosanct. We will never defy that. We always strive to be the most trusted retailer. So we always keep those two things in the back of our mind. And then there's the regulatory aspect of it as well. So when you're looking at data and you're using it and keeping those guiding principles in mind, we look at the different data sets we use. So for example, customers in the United States and customers in, say, Asia behave very differently. So we typically keep them more regionalized. We don't pull the data across because one, there's legal issues with that. And two, also, it doesn't make a lot of sense from a customer perspective about different products, things like that. The other thing is we typically will never look at customers individually. We look at them more aggregated up level. So what I mean by that is we won't look and say that Das bought a turkey today. What we'll look and say is there was 1,000 turkeys sold in Texas and 5,000 in Oklahoma, so we need to put more turkeys in Oklahoma. And so we do it that, and that actually keeps trust at the forefront. We always want to keep that there. So that's how we look at data, and that's how we work with it.
I really appreciate the perspective. Thank you for sharing. I've been hearing a lot in industry forums about how trust is the new currency, and it sounds like you're at the forefront of it. So thanks for sharing that.